The thing is, this is probably the best plant to roll for this. Extremely long lifespan, great life gains, good power gains. Look, I'm trying to find the silver lining here. I think this is probably an okay time to make a run for the end of the game. 20 grand in the bank. We got a hair. We can still die, which sucks. There's, you know, only so much I can do about it. But, oh, hold on. Yeah, let's bring that down to the level it should be at. So, 2-jar grind starts with abysmal stats, which for this shit is just mwah. I get to put 240 points into his stats somewhere, which early on is probably going to be just pole drills. Because his gains are like pretty okay, he's not as good as a purebred hare. Purebred hare would be better, but this guy does start with more starting life than purebred hare. He gets a 4 gain in life, 4 gain in power, 4 gain in speed, 3s across the board elsewhere, a 1 in defense, but I mean, we were never going to raise defense, so it's okay. Do you have the money for Trollron? I'm going to wait for a sale. 14 weeks for a sale? Okay, so here's what we do. We keep our monster from losing weeks of lifespan by just, you know, doing what we got to do. We're going to roll out 14 weeks of baby stage without it losing any lifespan. And then we're going to buy like 3 Trollrons and then we're going to go in. When it's too old, you can't play Pocket? That's rough. It's a fun game, but like, I talked about it yesterday. It's kind of like not great. It's very fun at the very, very beginning. And then once you start collecting stuff, it's like, you know what, this game's kind of coin flippy, quite literally. It's not, you know, it's not a great competitive experience. And then you get like a meta deck and it's like, actually, there's a lot going on here. Like, it's not too bad. You can still like get a junk first hand and instantly lose, but, you know, when you have multiple outs to a situation, the game feels a lot more interesting than when you're just like, I hope I draw my one good card. There is something fun to like when you played cards as a kid and you just like had a deck of like entirely of chaff with like 1 or 2 good cards in it, and then it's like, I hope I draw those good cards, and like you play with your friends and you're like, you know, the 2 good cards they have and like all the bullshit filler. What rank did I lose the plant worm? Rank A. He made a lot of money. He's a child already. Okay, so we're already out of baby. He's precocious, so this shit is a little bit rough. As soon as we hit adolescent, we're doing full no rest method. We're gonna do a little bit of... I want to do 1 errantry. We're gonna do a little bit of battle grinding. And the reason for that will be to help out with his obvious money loss. Do we wait? Do I need Trollron? No, but we're gonna buy it. Okay, we can Trollron next week. The Misty coin flip fan art. There's a lot of like fun fan art. I'm at 850. I really, really desperately want to not die here instantly because I spent a lot of money. But also, I think we got potential with 300 power in rank E. Of course, there's a chance he's just going to use gas. Do I go over 150 skill, give myself an additional 1% chance to hit? It's so hard with a monster with an attack only in slot 3. I think we gotta just get more power, though. Just take this. I'm under the cap by a little bit, but I'm not going to press it, because I'm going to go way over the cap if I wait another season. Because I'm at 870 already. The 1 Trollron did the trick, I think. I don't think we need to go more. Maybe late in life. Once we're in, like, Elder, we can get a few more stats. So my loyalty's 31. This might be rough. If I hit first, I win, I think. But we gotta get there. Okay, GG's. Yeah. That's a little bit of damage. It's okay, Farfetched, I still believe in you. I tried to make him work, and he's really, really good if you go second. But you kind of have to know that, like, you can't do anything if he's in your hand and you're going first. Like, you can't play him first. You'd have to play, like, the Psyduck. But that's fine, right? Like, every guy has a niche. And his niche is he's really good in a certain circumstance and he's really bad otherwise. I wouldn't even say really bad otherwise. He's, like, significantly worse. I just spent all this time saying he sucked, and now I'm like, he doesn't suck. Who said that? Okay, well, this is what can happen with hair. Until you get a second attack. We will hit. Let's go. Easy. Easy every time. I'm not afraid. Hair can get 900 power. Hair can get 1,000,000 power. Alright, if Oakley Man loses one more, and we beat Junimole, I'm not even gonna fight him. It's not worth the headache and potential heartbreak if we're just guaranteed the win. Alright, he tried right off the hop, I'll take it. It's gonna be funny every time I say it. Off the hop. 67%, we're missing the 2/3 chance. Alright, that's 3 times in a row. My game, come on. Oh no, we're stuck in the Nats zone. There you go, 88. Yeah. Gas him out. Yeah, no, we got Nat zoned again. Easy. Ease. Ease. Could not be easier. Had a funny circumstance playing today against 2 Mewtwo decks where they were having trouble punching through multiple Farfetch'd. I think it's probably good for that. Because that seems like it's probably a relevant matchup. Because he needs Giovanni to smoke you in one hit, right? I have to fight him either way. He only lost the one. Okay, that's a little bit of damage. Oh, okay, wrong move. Whatever, minus 20 guts. It's not the end of the world. We're in it. If we lose, we get to fight him again. We get 2 opportunities. 1-2 gas though, please. Oh my god, we got him. The big one. Easy. Gas him out sounds so wrong. Got him with the Dutch oven. Look at that. It's such a funny move. I think Gas is the only move in the game with +7 hit. And that does 7 withering. It's like the only move for both of those. There might be a other move in the game that has +7 hit. I don't think there's any other move that does 7 withering. 4 speed, 4 skill, 4 life, 4 stam, leather belt. Oh. Wool ball? That shit's expensive. No, it sucks to be you, brother. Holy moly. You thought. That's not happening. What do we stop at for power in rank D? 400? I need speed as well. We'll have to work on that. Apparently, at what point stage would you want to go on errantry? Hey, thank you for the sub. Appreciate the support for the channel. You want to go on errantry when your stat gains suck ass. Because it takes a lot of lifespan to do it. And, you know, not as much in this game as it did in the original. In the original, it's bugged to take like twice as much as it's supposed to. But you kind of don't want to eat into your stat gains, right? So if you can avoid it, it's obviously good to avoid it. Very new to competitive scene, still learning quite a lot. How's Nuzlocke going so far? Good. I mean, it was pretty rough, but we had a very good plant that we just used. And now we're set up, and I think my goal is to try and beat the game with this guy. I just need a fucking errantry to show up. It would be super nice. Wouldn't it be nice if the mailman came and cut my training in half? Do you think they reduce lifespan for tournament and PvP reasons? Like in this game versus the version we got? Because all they did is revert it back to how it was in Japan. This game is a port of Monster Farm 2, more so than Monster Rancher 2. Let's just go get straight. Golduck for sure. What's that in reference to? I got the entry. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm talking to you guys. It's ruining things. I blame chat. Like every good streamer. It's fine. We got straight. We got what we want. I kind of don't need to raise my power anymore, I don't think. We could do it. We'll do it because it's funny. Addo 2? Fuck it. We're boosting. We're boosting and juicing. We're booster juicing. Dude, the cheats are crazy. Why is he cheating like this? It's not that big of a deal, bruv. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be over. Yeah, that puts me over. Okay, so Troron might not have been the best, but that does mean when we hit rank C, we're gonna be in Prime, which is great because we need to start like cranking up our stats in rank C. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this guy. Took us like a year for the first time, and there's another one immediately after. Okay, I'm buying some powders. I don't need to buy a lot, but we're gonna rest for a couple of weeks. Hair Suezo, yeah. Think 2 Jar will make it to the Big Four? I think he's got potential to win the whole thing. We're setting him up to be a champ. Do you still think Troron gains with cheats? It does. It just doesn't gain when you're resting. So I only got 3 weeks of Troron. I wasn't paying attention to how high my numbers were. Yeah, we're at 1102, so we're like right on the cusp. 192 life's pretty good. 400 power is pretty fucking good. I'll need to raise my speed in rank C, but I think that's fine. If I can get skill to like 200 and then speed, I just put the rest of my points into speed during Prime, I think that's probably okay for rank C. Troron used more than Paradox, and Paradox is hard to find in this. 94 miss? Come on. Paradox is significantly like more common in competitive play because it also has the upside of lowering stats. It's kind of hard to like lower defense otherwise, so it's very good for that. But in the Nuzlocke, Troron is like significantly better. Paradox is real hard to get because you need Intelligence Monster, you need to raise it to have a ton of intelligence, you need to actually find it, like it's a pain. You're lurking? Playing a game you missed that is being brought back? Well, lurk away. Other secretly broken cards I feel are Jinx, 30 plus 20 per enemy energy, Electrode, no retreat cost, and 70 damage with 2 energy, and Wigglytuff EX. I don't think any of those are secret. I think they're all pretty powerful. People know. I say like stuff like Kingler because I've literally never seen anyone else run Kingler. Jinx is like fairly common as like a wall in Mewtwo decks, as like attack option. Electrode, Pikachu EX Electrode is one of the best decks in the game. For exactly why you, for exactly what you said. Wigglytuff EX has like 3 or 4 different decks that it works really well in. You can use it with Wheezing to poison and put them to sleep, which is just infuriating for the person. It's good in the Melmetal deck. Melmetal Butterfree, Wigglytuff EX. It's good with Hypno. There's a lot of funny things you can do. With Hypno, it's a little bit overkill, but it's still funny. It's good in any deck that like requires a little bit of time to get going. Oh my god, we got the gas kill, look at that. You'll ranch these monsters? Thank you. Alright. Hey, Jimothy Cool, thank you for the follow. Okay. We kind of slaughtered rank D. 400 power on a move with 80% accuracy. Rank D is pretty funny. We do need more speed, though. Did I miss anything? Did you see the gas KO? Then no, not really. He did see me lamenting how I wasn't getting any errantry sales, and then I got one and I completely missed it. So I just was forced to go. And then like 2 months later, another sale came up. I made a one hair 2 jar joke yet? No. What? No. We don't do that here. Okay, so that's rank D. That's easy. That's easy, boys. The Jimothy Cool? Yes, it is the Jimothy Cool. You were here when somebody who plays a popular game decided to watch Monster Rancher instead. Kung Fu Fist and Back Blow will happen in due time if this guy does the thing. I'm not getting Kung Fu Fist because I know how to play the game. We're not getting the fucking Kung Fu Fist. That shit is ass. That's a good way to lose. Last night's bunny isn't dead yet? Nope, not yet. And if I play my cards right, he won't be dead. This is a pretty funny stats for rank D. Okay, so rank C, I'm still in Adolescent 2. I'm not in Prime yet, so my gains are not maxed. I don't know what I want to do once I hit Prime, but I think right now we just keep doing what we've been doing. Can't wait for the bang pickup. We'll definitely be getting bang. Okay, we're 20 off now. We're set up pretty well for the next tournament. I'm just gonna put the rest of the points... I think I put the rest of the points into speed, because it'll put me over 400 effective speed. Okay, 230 life, 460 power. It's pretty good. 383 effective speed. We're in a good spot. Okay, so I don't think he's gonna hit us. We have, yeah, 383 effective speed. We may not hit him either. Yeah, we probably will, though. Oh, he hit us first. I lied. Okay, GG's. Ah, it's not over. Come on. Anything will kill. New Suits are inside roll and Hanger and Monster Rancher 3 for them, the new DVDs. That was worth it. That's cool. So yeah, I actually saw a comment on Reddit the other day that was like, the devs are so lazy for not making every type its own type. Like, why would they do this? And it's like, one, child, you're like 9 years old. And two, like, how the card game has worked forever. It's one thing to like just ask the question, but he was like, the devs are lazy, this is stupid, why did they do it this way? It ruins my enjoyment of the game, and it's like, come on, man. Pokemon TCG of today could probably support it, but the Pokemon TCG of like 1997 without all the energy searching and fixing mechanics would be absolutely nice to play with 15 types. Yeah, I mean, even today, it's like, it limits like the synergies, right? What subread is that? Suezo. Does having spaces in your name with cheated names like this break the search feature versus mode if you upload them? So, no, because it removes them when you upload it. It goes back to normal. Rabbit's eyesight gotta be OP. I know. Wonder if he sees things like a bug. Got them compound eyes. Dual types would be impossible like that? Well, no, because you would just choose one. That happens all the time. Ooh. Back in the day, weakness used to be 2 times as well, not 20. Yeah, but you also had resistances. I don't like where this is going. What the fuck? Can I stop getting hit? Hit him. Okay, we lost, but that was rough. Yeah, resistances were minus 20 damage. Didn't realize we were murdering Moranmo. Yeah, we kicked his booty. Okay, Nicole hasn't lost yet. Meow's gonna have a pretty good chance to hit, and will fuck us up if it does. Oh, okay, diving press on 37? Come on, we got a big guts lead now, though. Yeah, I think we win. Marshmallow Pete Bunny? He does kind of look like that. When I played weaknesses were a set amount, it would say whether it was bonus damage or a multiplier on the card. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the original ones are all 2 times damage for the weakness and minus 20 for resistances. So Scoville and a grass card or fire card, people who know? It's very possible there's 2, because there's cards like that where there's multiple printings, right? Like, there's Kabutops that's fighting, Kabutops that's water. Scoville non-pocket? No, he just means in vanilla, like the regular TCG. Okay. I'm getting hit a lot. Not a great day for the hair. All things considered. Yeah. Alright. I'm scared of Rock Geiger now. I need Nicole to lose again. Okay. And I need Zamber to lose again. Come on, Hayu. I gotta do it. He's got 50 skill. I have 380 speed. I don't like this, but we're gonna try. 66 skill. My bad, Rock Geiger. Don't be punching me. Big guts lead. 3 straights will do it. 2? The crit? I'll take it. Can't wait for Terracross and Tyranitar and Metagross to be in TCG Pocket. Next set, baby. I want my boy, Fretris. We were talking about that yesterday. Fretris is probably my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. There's some other ones. I like Ursaring too. Ursaring is cute as hell. I had the gold version. Ursaring was in gold, right? Or was Ursaring was in both of them? Was it Phanpy was in silver, Ursaring was in gold? And then Gligar and Skarmory were the others. You want Chuckle? I mean, they'll put him in. Hey, he loses. We're in rank B, and we're in Prime. 200 weeks of lifespan left. We can make this happen. Only have Crystal. I only have Gold. It's funny, people talk about Pokemon Crystal, and to me, it feels a lot, like when they're talking about it, like how it feels when people talk about Lord of Destruction for Diablo 2. Because I played Diablo 2 a lot, like hundreds and hundreds of hours of Diablo 2. But I never played the expansion, because I just played single player on my own. I didn't play any online shit. And then I got Lord of Destruction when I was in college in like 2010? It was 2010, 2011? For like the first time. And so that shit was new to me. And so Crystal is kind of like that too. Like I've never done the battle tower. Like I'm a Pokemon Gold man. Gold man.
Gold men.
LOD added a ton to D2. D2R is still amazing. I played quite a bit of it. I had fun with it. I didn't feel the need to put like 1,000 hours into it, but one of the videos, is it the mock video where it was delayed or like almost didn't make it for October because I was playing so much D2R. Blackthorn South, is that that's the extra area, right? Or no, that's just the last bit. Yeah, that's also where you get Gliscor and Ursaring. And that little path that connects Blackthorn to the first town. But yeah, someone was talking to me about The mission with, there's like that side mission or something. I'm butchering it because I've never played it, so this is just like secondhand. Yeah, the secret area with the Cave of the Dunsparce, yeah. But they were talking about the missions. There's like a side quest or something that happens inside the Dragon's Den. And I didn't know what the hell they were talking about because, you know, I'd never played Crystal. Best part Crystal is being able to put mons like Fampi on your team way earlier. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, I would change when you could get stuff. Because Yellow was like that, too. Yellow gives you a Mankey, like, super early on. And then it also, well, yeah, it's because you have trouble with, Brock otherwise, right? I guess you can get double kick on the Nidoran, that's what people do, but... Okay, we're going up to 1950, by the way. We have 500 points to put in. Crystal had a bizarre amount of secret area. It's kind of cool. Like, you don't need to do the cave east of Ekritik at all, since you can just surf to Mahogany when it actually has Tyrogue. Oh, neat. Yellow gave you a Mankey and top Mankey low kick earlier, so you had something versus Brock without grinding level 30 or so, yeah. Yeah, because in yellow, red and blue, you could only get Mankey after Cerulean. Yeah, because I think I remember, like, I had the guide to Pokemon Yellow, which showed all the different, like, the game differences, and Mankey learned a lot of attacks, like, earlier, and you could get them way sooner. Secret strats, a Pidgey and Rattata spamming Tail Whip and Sand Attack for Brock. Yeah, he's using Bide, and you just Sand Attack 3 times in a row. The classic. Okay, so I don't want to farm too much of B. I like to farm a little bit of it. But, you know, my goal is to beat the game. So I just need money to sustain myself. And set myself up with a buffer in case something goes horribly wrong. Which it easily can, you know? Also let you catch Pidgeot in Viridian Force. Yes, that's right, I remember that. Wasn't he at like a level that was like too low to be legal? You can catch him at like level 9 or something? Or like even lower than that? Found a rabbit on the way home the other day, actually. He didn't take issue with me, so I knew he was a pet. We stopped on the road, and we got the person it belonged to open the gate to take rabbit back. That's cool. You can catch a legal Pidgeotto. I don't remember the level exactly. So Viridian Forest is probably like level 5. It's 9, which is the same as Falconer Pidgeotto. Damn, I was right. That's probably why I said it, because of Falconer. Okay, I don't know how high I want to go with power here. Probably 600. Just keep doing what we're doing until we hit 600, and then we stop. I am going to need to raise my skill. We're in sub-prime. We were already out of prime. Quack, quack. Open up the door, it's me. Oh, enough level to cheat, not enough XP to stop from being a torture for Professor Oak challenge. What's the Professor Oak challenge? I love how a lot of Mons in Gen 1 had their experience gain, like, tied to their HP stat. Like, not literally, but there's a lot of Mons where it's like, this monster has high base HP and therefore it gives a lot of experience. Catch every possible Pokemon before the next badge? Oh no. That sounds like stupid. That sounds like you're wasting your own time. Like, I'm sorry. I say as I'm doing this. But this is at least like a challenge and not just tedious, like, bullshit. Right? Did you see Dragonite before Whitney? That's, yeah, that's not fun. This makes me think of when I was replaying Legend of Dragoon, and I was looking at the Legend of Dragoon wiki, which is, like, very funny. If you've never seen, if you know Legend of Dragoon, and you look at the wiki, it's like Monster Rancher wiki level, like, inanity. It's insane. There's a lot of, like, really funny editorializing of, like... You can tell this is something that someone's older brother told them, like, 10 years... Like, when they were 10, and it's just like a thing they remembered, and then they wrote it in a wiki, and then that wiki became a wikia, like a fandom wikia, like 10 years later. It's just, like, really funny, where people would be like, this is the strongest monster in this area, and then you'll look at the other monsters in the area, and it'll be like, this one is the strongest in the area, this one is really difficult, this one is the strongest in the area. It's like, guys, talk to each other. Who's editing this shit? I remember there was one, there's a guy, super endgame. Super endgame. I'm not... Spoilers for a 20-year-old game, we're not going to talk about it. But, basically, his whole deal is that he has extremely high physical stats, like physical attack and physical defense, and really low magic attack and magic defense. And in the description of him in the game... in the wiki, it talks about how high his magic defense is and that you shouldn't use any magic attacks because he's got, like, unbelievably high magic defense. And right beside the stats, which is, like, comically low, and because it has a little grid of, like, power defense, magic attack, magic defense. Like, it has all the stats right there. But the reason they're saying that is because you have to fight him with only one party member, and that party member happens to have really low magic attack. So, you know, despite the fact that the numbers are right there and they could easily look at them, they're like, no, this guy's got super high magic attack. Don't use magic against them. Or magic defense. Don't use magic against them. And it's like, guys, you don't know what you're talking about. What's the best way to play LOD now? Dock Station? Yeah, do it on emulation. Kongo as a boss is not how he is as a character. He kind of is. He's just slow as shit. And if you use items against him, he instantly dies. It'd be funny if he had, like, a counterattack stance to, like, counter bosses. Okay, I gotta go get Bang. Hell yeah. Blue Girl go fast, it's true. Old guides were made by people who had nothing else to do. The problem is, it's not like old guides, right? This is like a modern wiki. So, it can be edited. Other people can change it. It's not like a GameFAQs guide with ASCII art title that was made by one person. That shit always gets a pass, because, one, those dudes are always, like, almost illiterate. like, they grossly overestimated their own, like, writing ability. And it's charming because of that. The wiki is just like, this is a thing, I think. Oh, it's not true? Well, whatever. Nobody's gonna read this anyway, so no one's gonna adjust it. Back in my LOD memory over what boss fight that might be. His name's Zieg for life? Oh my god. This man, this man's named after one of the main characters in the game. He doesn't know what fight I'm talking about. Oh, I don't even need to do this anymore. I've got 600 power already. Talking Telefang? I'm not talking Telefang. Other people are. How broken Jinpachi was in the story mode Tekken 5 arcades. I never played Tekken 5 in the arcade, but he was broken just in regular Tekken 5 too. Oh, you mean just arcade mode? Yeah. Don't play Legend of Dragoon hoping to do all the things in it though. Stardust without a guide will kill you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like not a thing you can expect to do on your own. Stardust is like impossible to find. Never played it. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It started in production before Final Fantasy VII started production, and it came out in the year 2000. It came out 3 years after. It had trouble. I'm just gonna rest here, and then we're gonna go next week. We're gonna get Bang, which is a waste of my defense. The nice thing here is I am out of Prime, so I don't feel bad. I like Legend of Legaia more than Dragoon, though. I think we talked about this the other day, and I flamed you for that. For that very reasonable opinion. I was like, how could you? Remember as a gut punch as a kid we know who died? Yeah, Eris? Yeah, that sucked. There are so many similarities between Final Fantasy VII and a game whose story was written before it. That had nothing to do with it. That came out many years later. Oh yeah, I ended up, I checked out Punch Club. It seems like it would be interesting. I don't know if I would play it on stream though, but it does seem like it would be a game up my alley for sure. Yeah, there's some people calling Dragon Sword guys bootleg Sephiroth. He's an evil. He's a better swordsman than you. He's got white hair. He fucking killed your town. He killed your. No, he didn't do that. That's someone else. Don't worry about it. But he's behind. He's pulling the strings on everything. Okay, so we're gonna have 19 in time for June. Hero's Journey Go Burr. A lot of it can be attributed to that, but there's very specific story elements that line up in like funny ways. Lloyd is not a discount Sephiroth. They're very different. But it's, you know, when you were 10 years old at the time, it was really easy to be like, no, that's Sephiroth. Yeah, his name's Lloyd. White-haired femboy villain with a fancy sword that isn't exactly unique archetype to Final Fantasy VII. No, it's also a unique archetype to Final Fantasy IX. They did it. Antagonist so nice they did it twice, you know? Final Fantasy IX is like my favorite game of all time behind Monster Rancher 2. We like big swords, what can we say? Chat, we like big swords. Okay, 500 effective speed, pretty good. My life gains are not going to be great. My skill gains are not going to be great, because we're an Elder. Once I hit Elder 2, I think we're in a pretty good spot to do Troron again. I don't want to do it right now, though, because, you know, it'll advance my life a little bit. Like Nine's white-haired femboy a bit better. The little monkey boy? You're a monkey boy fan? Does mages from Chrono Trigger get to count the Sephiroth archetype? I guess kinda. Played Final Fantasy IX last year and loved it. So I haven't played it in a long time, like 10 years I think. My wife and I's first dance was that song. What is it? Memories of Life or whatever? The main theme to Final Fantasy IX. Corny as shit. But we both love that song, so. Nerd-ass wedding, I know. I had a dream last night where I ran into someone who insisted that Final Fantasy IX was an awful game. Never played Final Fantasy IX, but I was angry about it in the dream. Damn. Game's got shooters even in the subconscious. That's how you know. Now, my favorite about Final Fantasy IX had charm. It did, and I think that's what makes it the best. I forgot to enter the tournament, but that's okay. We'll do fine. 300 life, 500 effective speed. I think I gotta raise my skill. That's what we're working on now. Melodies of Life, yeah. I haven't heard the song in years. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Cried so much that song first time I finished the game. Story is the best for me in any game. It's a very bittersweet ending because everyone just like, well, time to leave. See you guys later. We all got our own lives to live. You can still hear the plant's ghost oohing in the background. It didn't actually die. We got saved by the bell. Rhapsody, a musical adventure, super short game with amazing production. I have not even heard of that. But it sounds like it's a great game with amazing production. Still get unreasonably angry that people don't understand the laughing scene of Final Fantasy X. It's, you know what? I was one of those people, because I didn't play Final Fantasy X until I was like 21 years old. And then I played it, and I was like, all of these people lied to me, man. What do you mean the fake laugh that he forces sounds fake and forced? Wow, terrible voice acting. Vivi's ending? I know. Vivi is like the most tragic character that has ever existed. He's just an innocent child that, like, everything... it's like, everything has gone wrong for him in his life. Don't want to make you angry, but what was the laughing scene? You're gonna make me angry. I'm gonna be so angry. No, he's trying to cheer up the girl whose name I forget. We're gonna call her Emily. He's trying to cheer up Emily, and, no, Tifa. He's trying to cheer up Tifa. Yuna? No, it's Tifa. He's trying to cheer up Tifa, and, he's like, sometimes, you know, you're sad, you have to just, like, force it, and, like, you know, it rewires your brain, and then he does, like, a fake laugh that's really annoying. And everyone's like, wow, that fake laugh sounds so fake. It's Tifa? No, it's Quinoa. No, it's, yeah, it's Quinoa, my bad. Alright. Emily, true. Beatrix commits a genocide and everyone just forgives her. It's not a great story, like, if you, like, look at it from, like, a no plot holes type of perspective. It's like the, I changed, I'm good now, I see the error of my ways, and it's like, lady, you killed so many people. What the hell? Tifa? FFX? Psycho Mantis? Okay, I'm 100 under the cap. Do I go for it? No. I think we wait. We got 163 weeks of lifespan. That's a lot of lifespan. We got Bang. We got Big Bang. I think we go next month. And in the meantime, we make some money. And that bankroll is basically the rest of the playthrough. I think seems the goddamn crystal ball of the future of the internet. Oh, the people who are gonna take stuff out of context and be mad about it? It's true. Snake! I'm so millennial pilled that I read that and my first thought was the Badgers video. And not actual, you know, Solid Snake. We're mushroom people. So this is a little bit of a slow grind. We're in Elder now. This might be a good time to rest and then troll run next week. And then that'll give me some extra power, it'll give me some extra skill. Not much extra skill, but 40 extra power will be funny. 650 power. 40, you know what? Maybe not July, August, September. No. We're gonna hit the... I forgot about this. I fucked up. That's okay. We can do Summer Carnival. We're fine. It would have been real nice to have that 10k, but we'll make some money here. In fiction, you're allowed to do horrible crimes against humanity as long as you're really sorry about it and have a redemption arc. The redemption arcs are usually optional too, that's very true. Want her to be destroyed permanently too after Garnet and the eco thing? Yeah. If we didn't know, even though Zidane was still alive, I know. It's like the most tragic shit that has ever happened to anybody in media. In like the canon of fiction. Alright. Let's make some money and not die. Those are the two main goals here. I have 500 effective speed. We got a bunny fight. I got more power. I got less skill, but I got more speed and more life. I got way more speed. I think we can do it. Unless I do that. Oh, okay. My bad. Don't do it. Don't fart on him. Okay, that's fine. Give him a hero's death. McCall's on that one jar grind. I know. He's not even trying. Favorite hairbreed? I'm sorry, I had to put him in the ground. Unless you mean mine, in which case, we're Mustmayostardayonnaising it up right now. Alright, Epsilon's gonna have a decent chance to hit, but we do have a lot of life. I'm dying now, Laquel. Bye, Daddy. I'm dying. I gotta make that a sound effect. That'll be pretty good, because like you'll get a lot of use out of that in tournaments and stuff. Bye, Daddy. I'm dying. Traumatized as a kid when Blank was petrified because he was my favorite and he looked so cool. Didn't know for a long time they were able to save him because their CD was broken. Oh no, he never got to that point. So he was just like straight up dead. I mean, I'm dying now for the Nuzlocke, yeah. Alright, more power. More power to me. Okay, so that was a decent amount of money. Mustard hair? I thought those were called Four Eyes. No, he's Mayostard. It's not bad. We started with 22k. We still have 8,000 in the bank, or like 9k in the bank-ish. We went on a couple errant trees. We haven't done a lot of tournaments. I got 300 skill now. 20 weeks left though. Okay, so I'm gonna put points into life. Because I can't go over the cap, and my life gain sucks enough that this is fine. Okay, 902. I went over by a little bit, but that's fine. The sides in 9 were nice. See what the other characters are up to. I do think it's really funny that they made it a feature of the game where it's like you can press square to see what other characters are doing, and then in game it's like big flashing like, hey, check it out. Check it out. You can see what other characters are doing right now, but not most of the other time. When they could have really just done like a cutaway and like force you to watch it. Okay, so I think we're good. 1902. Good year. 2-jar grind, just find the 3rd jar? I think so. He's gonna be 4-jar grinding by the end of this. Gonna be Jar Jar Binks grinding. Ew. Binka. Okay, I got more speed effectively than it's got skill. Okay, you're... Well... You did technically try. Nuzlocke is a great player name for you? I think so too. Okay, Blizzard. Again, we have enough life that, like, we're not gonna die in a hit. We can still die. We're not, like, unkillable. But we're doing pretty good. Okay, good miss. Ooh, killed with a straight. That move has, like, 18 force. hard is Robinil for other players? He's been ridiculously strong against me in my playthrough. He's hard if you have, like, not a lot of speed, because he does so much withering. He's also kind of hard to KO, so a lot of the times it becomes like a war of attrition, and you end up getting smoked by something eventually, because the battle takes so long. He is quite tanky. He's the tankiest boy in the rank, by a pretty wide margin. Another baller for Excalibur 2 and 1,000 Vivi jump ropes. Those feats are crazy. I haven't done either of those either, and I've played through the game like probably a dozen times. Yeah, I got ease. So that didn't cost like anything. 29 cost for bangs, pretty funny. Again? Oh, I can't do it again. Hey, Rabbler Rabbler.
I rarely get to see the streams live due to my schedule not matching.
Thank you, yeah. It's fine, I get it. I saw a short today on YouTube that was like, wait, you watch streamers live? Like, who does that? It turns out there's quite a few people who do. You know, just watch the VODs later? YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts. How else am I gonna watch The Sopranos? If you can show me a better way to watch The Sopranos than in 30-second clips, you let me know. Also, I can't believe I got hit by Smash. And then he went for it again. Like, actual asshole shit. That's what you get. 1.5 times speed on the clips? I guess that's true. I can watch them in 20 seconds instead of 30 seconds. I'm sweating there. That sucked. If I would have lost it there, I would have been sad. That would have been it for the stream. Sopranos VHS box set? That is probably a better way to watch it, to be honest. Okay, he went for both the big ones, eh? Heavy blow, probably looking at like 70 damage. Maybe 100 damage, so with power, 200 damage maybe. Okay, 2-jar grind, you gotta try a little harder. You got 80 accuracy move in slot 1, thank you. Sopranos Gabagool mentions compilations. Dude, it's so funny. I say this because every time I look at YouTube Shorts, like 80% of it is like Sopranos clips, and it's like, why do I want to watch this? And I like scroll through it, and it still feeds it to me because it thinks, you know, I'm a 30-year-old white man. Why wouldn't I want to watch The Sopranos in the worst format mankind has ever conceived? But half the comments are always like, I was talking about this the other day, like comments are just like, this is when men were real men. That's how you take care of business. And this and that. And it's like, lady, like, old grandma, 45, like the year she was born, like, what, why are you commenting like this? Are you a bot? Are you a real person? Do you think Tony Soprano's like a real guy? Like, he's taking care of business like, fucking Randy Bachman? Or, like, do you just, this is how you interact with media? Like, this is how you watch movies. That's how you do it. That right there. I wish that was me, is what I'm saying. I'll get to Yellowstone next. It's been showing me Boardwalk Empire. It's like very, very... It knows that I like these shows somehow. I.e., I am a 30-year-old white male. But I liked them when I watched them a decade ago. Like, I don't need to see it through fucking clips. People really miss the point of Sopranos. Tony Soprano is like literally one of the most pathetic characters that's like ever been like the main character in a TV show. It's like genuinely embarrassing how much of a little baby he is. And that's the entire point of the show, is like how fragile, like, you know, manhood as a whole is. And like having to put on airs and like be strong, and sometimes that manifests in like really fucked up ways. I got hit like 4 times. Like, what's... Come on. Dexter's my all-time favorite series with House MD being in close second. Brother, have you been watching my YouTube shorts? No! Whoa, fuck! Holy shit!